Hello, my name is Chris Blaha. I'm the agriculture technician and master gardener coordinator here in Currituck County. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about dividing ornamental grasses. There's several reasons why you want to divide ornamental grasses. One of the most obvious is when you look at ornamental grasses, the center dies out of a lot of them. You'll see this a lot with liriope, even all the way up to pampas grass. You'll see this happen. Also, they tend to get wild and kind of unsightly in their area and just typically outgrow their area. Or maybe you just want to divide them and add additional plants to your landscape or give some of your friends plants like I like to do. Today's example, I'm going to be showing you how to divide purple fountain grass. I get this every year, and I divide purple fountain grass or Pennisetum cetaceum. I divide this grass because I have a place that I like two, and I don't want to pay for two when I know that it's going to grow pretty extensively throughout the year, and within a short amount of time I'll have two plants or three or four depending on the size of that. I bought a potted plant, so what you're going to have to do is take the plant out of the pot and get all the loose soil, remove all the loose soil from around the plant until you have the root ball exposed. Once you have the root exposed and all the stems of the grass, then you can get your tool to cut down the middle of the grass. Today I'm using what's called a Hori knife, and I use this knife quite extensively in the garden. I find it very useful. It has a serrated side on one. It's a handle. It looks a lot like just a plain knife, except it has a serrated side and a sharp side. And then it is a little bit concave, and what that allows you to do is scoop soil, potting soil, and things like that. And of course, it's sharp on the end so that you can get down into the soil. But it's very handy to carry around in the garden. So what you'll do is you'll take the plant out of the pot, and like I said, you'll expose the roots, and then you take your tool and you cut right down the center. And when you cut, just pry with your hands along the outside so that you're prying the grass apart as you're cutting it, and split that into 2 or 3 or 4 depending on how many pieces you want to make from it. Each piece should be at least 3 inches in diameter. That'll go ahead and give you a head start and a good specimen for the year. When you're done, you need to pull the containers that you had set aside. You're going to take those 2 containers and take your 2 pieces, your divisions that you have, fill the containers halfway with soil, and take the divisions and put them down into containers that you filled halfway with soil. I find that a little bit easier. And then take the soil and fill in around the outside until you reach just above the crown of the grass. Just above the crown, or wherever the soil line was previously before you split it. And if you're digging it up in the ground, it's the same as it is if it's in a pot. It should be right at that soil line. So when you're done with this, you need to put a little bit of fertilizer in, and I use a granular and a water-soluble fertilizer, both. The granular I use it as an extended release, and then the water-soluble kind of gives it an instant feed or an instant boost, if you will. Make sure you always read the label and follow the labels on the fertilizer. That's all I have for you today. And of course, don't forget to water your plant in also. Very important. Make sure you water that plant every day for the first week, every other day for the second week. And then you can, periodically water it after that. But, with grasses, the root system is very aggressive, and it will require quite a bit of water if it's in a container throughout the hot days of the summer. For more information on dividing grasses, visit the Currituck Extension website, or you can email me at any time, and I love getting questions from people and helping people out in any way I can. Thank you very much, and have a great day.